Welcome to the Sailor Jimmy podcast.
Can you imagine us four growing up with social media, not getting it as adults, which is already bad enough, but growing up with it?
Do you understand how different we would be, though?
Well, imagine...
we would be cultured so differently, though.
I would be a horrible person.
Because you're such a beacon of light right now.
Yeah.
You're such a beacon of light.
I would have been the first person banned from Facebook.
Yeah, imagine you growing up and you could just grab a phone and Google anything.
Okay, but imagine... I said this to somebody earlier. Imagine not having what we have now. Imagine the world now without a cell phone.
I mean, we did it growing up.
Standing in line has got to be boring.
Bro, one of my first memories is getting like a cell phone that was like this big with Snake on it. And my mom
Nokia?
Yeah, it was the Nokia. But my mom put in a toilet paper roll thing or whatever. And it was like, oh, I got toilet paper. Oh, sweet. Oh, I can play Snake now forever. Yeah. You know, and that was like the peak of technology.
The flip phone.
And now all of a sudden it's
I remember Pong.
Yeah. You accidentally type in like the wrong letter in an acronym and it brings up 96,000 pages of porn. You know, like
no, that's not the wrong letter.
That's you were typing.
They're guessing what you're looking for based on your historical search.
I'm just saying, like it's so weird.
So what's in your
when
search?
They see AN, they know. Yeah, I can't say that.
Nelson, I would like to know what's in your search engine.
Let's look at your search.
We can't talk
Pull
about
up your
that
browser.
Hell no. Hell no.
Yeah. Dirty.
Negative. Bunch of pictures of Brian naked. Not good.
Anyway.
You know they're out there.
Oh yeah, you sent them to our group chat.
Not hard to
You guys
find.
have beepers? Like I remember when I got my first beeper.
Pager?
Yeah, you got the
Absolutely.
the clear case with a little chain on it.
You were cool if you had a pager, man.
Yep.
You would send a number that if you turn it upside down said boobies.
Yeah. Or they would send a code and you have to go through the numbers and figure out what they're trying to say.
I remember when I had to use a payphone to call home, landline to landline. Yep.
The first cell phone.
And payphones are obsolete now.
The first cell phones I ever saw was like my brother-in-law had those bag phones. You had to put up in the dashboard and like put the shit up. It was like a bag phone.
You remember those?
He was a baller.
Phones?
Yeah, he had it from his oil and gas company. So yeah, but it was like crazy.
Nobody cares.
Now we have more technology in an iPhone than what they launched to the moon with. That's crazy.
Okay, the scary part is that you talk about something, and then you go on Facebook and you start scrolling.
Yep.
You start seeing ads for what you just talked about.
That's why I don't do the
It listens
Facebook.
100%. 100% it listens.
Yeah, I mean, you've seen the documentary on Netflix, right?
No, but it listens.
Yeah, they're listening to you.
Like
watching
when
other
we get on
documentaries.
Facebook right now.
If you say I want to buy,
Podcast's gonna start showing
I'm
up.
looking to buy shoes. I'm looking to buy shoes. I guarantee when I leave the show, I pull up Facebook and I have
You'll
shoes.
see some shoe ads.
You know, I can't imagine someone listening to us on our phones while we're speaking into 4 microphones on a televised podcast.
Nobody
right now.
spies. Nobody spies on anybody. I mean, Hillary Clinton did not spy on Donald Trump's campaign. Or she did.
Have you ever seen,
I'm gonna go
have you ever
with
seen
shit.
Zach Galifianakis between 2 friends with Hillary Clinton?
Oh, yeah.
He's like, we should do this again. I'll email you.
Lock her up. All right. We'll move on to the next segment question. If you could go to any concert for an artist in their prime, who would it be?
Yeet.
That's dead or alive, correct?
Dead or alive in their prime. So that means Elvis.
Was that a hint towards your answer?
I just got to think about it. You know, I mean,
Dude, that's a hard. Shit.
Celine Dion.
You're not lying.
I was about to say, pretend like you're joking.
You're not lying.
I'm not kidding.
God, there's so many good artists.
I mean,
it's hard to just pick one.
yeah, it really is.
All right, so
Michael Jackson.
Yeah, I'd have to say Michael Jackson just because I heard he's such a amazing performer.
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never seen him, but
God,
Elvis
there's
Presley?
So many.
no, well, not for me. All right, I'll say this answer, and this is kind of shitty because I've already done this experience once, but it was so cool that I would probably do it again. And I've seen his tour a gazillion times. I've been to probably 12 stadium tours of Garth Brooks.
Say it.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
Garth is amazing in concert.
But the 200 person live at the Wynn all acoustic is something completely different.
Yeah.
So like I went to the show with Steve back in 2004 14 or something like that. And it was 200 people in the audience, all acoustic, no microphone, no nothing. It was at the Win. And he just stood up there and told stories and played. And it was
I
like
actually
the coolest
enjoy
thing.
those. I enjoy those kind of concerts better than regular full band.
Agreed.
Like
Me
if you
too.
can get a very talented musician in a room with a guitar by themselves, and it can be intimate.
Music
That
and
was one
stories.
of the,
Yeah.
So like
I enjoy that
the
way
way he
more.
presented this, he didn't even play his own music. He talked about growing up, and he's like, you know, I grew up in the 50s, and my dad listened to Merle Haggard. He played a bunch of Merle Haggard songs. He went decade to decade to decade. And, you know, he goes, you know, in the 80s, this guy, George Strait, so you get to listen to Garth Brooks playing George Strait for, you know, 60 minutes. And then he's like the 90s. Now it's all Garth, you know, and he plays all this Garth music or whatever. And then does this huge Q&A, you know, like that was like one of the coolest things I've ever been a part of.
Thanks for listening to the Sailor Jimmy podcast. Be sure to subscribe on your favorite podcasting platform so you never miss an episode. For more information or to connect with Jimmy, check us out on the web at sailorjimmy.com, on Facebook at facebook.com/SailorJimmyTX, on Instagram at SailorJimmyTX, and on TikTok at SailorJimmy. We'll see you next time.